Discord's having a hard time right now, so you're gonna have to give me a moment to figure this out. Stop. Cute. My channel. Okay. Okay. So. What are we doing? Teostraval, Nibbler Gante. I probably should do armor first. Yeah, I want that for sure. That's a sound. I want that. It's gonna lose me level crit. That's okay, because I'm gonna go for this, which is gonna give me 2 levels of Wex. I'm not gonna lose that bow charge because I have that deco, but I am going to lose a level of Constitution. I'm hoping I'm going to be able, to be okay with on this having 2 levels of Surge. Now, as for the boots, I may just be leaving these boots for now. Right about Medulla. Yeah, I'd probably leave the boots. I could, but it doesn't seem worth it. These need to be upgraded though. 1 level of con, huh? I could do that for 2 levels of Surge. But I won't need it. I could do that, 1 level of Surge, then 2 from this. Okay, either way I'm getting that chest plate upgrade. So we're gonna go do the boy. The man. Okay, and I need jerky for this fight. Cooking chicken nuggets? Nah, I'm good. I just had spaghetti. Spaghetti. Okay, I'm gonna need might seeds sometime.
お疲れ様です。
Sometime. I'll need my seed sometime. Finishing his bow run? More likely than you'd think. Yeah, that's true. I am dedicated, which means I'm addicted. It says I have a Discord ping, but I definitely don't. Ooh, okay. Back at it with the Nibble Man. Come on, grab the Litchi. Thank you. So my defense and stuff is still quite low for fighting this thing. I still have to be really careful, but I think I'll be okay. I hope. And I did... Did I drink a drug? I did, okay. Okay, where is the Nibble Man? He spawns here in the first quest, so okay, so he's back there. The Nibble Man. Yes, me too. Cool, I wanted to hit the ground in front of him, but you know what? I'll just punk him in the face with a rock. That works too. Why not? Ah, I'm not great at rolling that roar. Okay, you guys are gonna have to tell me if the stream is any different, any better, any worse. I'm running a different set of settings because I noticed there was a lot of frame dropping last night. Yesterday. I don't know if any of you were here yesterday, actually. I know Shelly watched yesterday's stream, so maybe she shows up, she'll let me know. Maybe. This thing's theme is so, like, underwhelming on its own, but it's actually great when you listen to it, like, fighting him. With that. Pretty sure you were here yesterday. I don't remember. I know you've been here for most of them. I just remember yesterday's stream was more quiet. Actually, I think you were, no, you were here, but you weren't here until like the later parts. Actually, that's probably fine, because I remember the stream wasn't lagging too bad until the later parts anyways. I'm surprised that actually hit me. Okay, this is bad. I'm not breaking his parts at all. Need to break these white bits. There we go. Okay, so there's the talent I needed. Fuckers. Did stop the lag. Yeah, there was a few times I was checking yesterday because it was just like the stream kept saying like dropped frames, and I was like, oh, that's not great. And I was watching and it was like dropping down to like 10-15 frames at points. This time it's a little better. This time it doesn't look like it's had any issues yet. Excuse me. But I also like haven't been streaming. This area? No, this area is literally just like a crystal area. Like there's just lots of crystals here. You haven't unlocked this area yet. That's like one of the next things you're gonna do. Come on, man. Stop limping. There we go. I'm a decent chunk ahead now. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. I'm not as ahead as you think I am, but you know, the more I play, the more I get ahead. Which is fine, because I mean, I have stuff on my main account anyways that I can just scale myself down, so it's whatever. It like goes in the engage music, and then he's just like chilling, taking a breather. Ah, oh, come on! Right as I hit it, his spikes go black. If you couldn't tell, when his spikes go black, the damage you deal to him like decreases significantly. And if he has enough black spikes, he can do like a one-shot like dive move. It's not like an absolute one-shot, crap. But it's like a very... It's a very strong move. I'll take a dragon. Dragons are lesser than wyverns. This move right here. Yeah, okay. Didn't quite one-shot me, thankfully, but that attack is humongous. Fantasy wyverns look cooler. Yeah, see, that's a thing that Monster Hunter does is it makes it very clear that things in Monster Hunter are wyverns. When you're fighting a dragon, you're fighting something weird. This game does not have dragons, and if you, so, you know, what do you, oh. Yeah, this game has elder dragons. It doesn't have wyverns. Like, dragons are weird, like special in this game. I'm getting really greedy with my damage because he's like regrown a lot of his spikes. He went like hyper enrage. Oh, you suck. Ba, 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 ba. No. Like, that's the thing is, again, Monster Hunter does not define most of what you fight as dragons, unless it is a elder dragon, which is like the... It's like the rare things, kind of. Why am I on his wings? Yeah, what I'm fighting right now is an Elder Dragon. This is something that is classified as something that is, like, environmentally shifting when it's in the area. Okay, I can't do that. Yeah, when something is, like, strong enough, it's usually a dragon. It's weird. Again, Monster Hunter does a lot of things where it's, like, it tries to play into fantasy wyverns a lot while being very realistic. So, like, the more you get to, like, traditional fantasy dragon where it's just kind of, like, belching fire and is just a dragon, that, like, scarier it usually is. It's pretty neat when you actually get into it. Is there rocks over here? No, there's not. Okay. But yeah, no, this is a dragon. I'm so bad at rolling his roar. He's got just enough of a delay to really mess me up. I rolled that one, though. I didn't think that had a hitbox on it. I didn't think that had a hitbox. Like, okay, no, I know it has a hitbox, but I didn't think it had a hitbox there. Goodness. Am I 10 minutes in? I'm about to be. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute or two. Yeah, high rank is when you can start doing a bit more kit building. Not a lot, but a bit more. Like this helmet having constitution and a decoration slot, so I can put my bow deco into it. If you go really hard into high rank, you get a lot of kit building stuff, but I probably won't on this boat playthrough because I have the DLC, so it's... Of course I don't have enough health. I have the DLC, so I'm probably going to do a little bit of grinding, and then I'm going to go basically straight into the DLC, because the DLC will outpace the stat growth you get from just, like, continuing with high rank, obviously. No, I'll make it. And also make a few of these. And I will take a few of them with me. Where are they? Hello. Get smacked? Yeah. That's how it is. Okay. Nutrients. Nice lucky free meal activation. Then we will use our nutrients to increase our max health as much as we can. Okay, I think I can drink another one. Yes, I can. Okay. There we go. Cool, and we got our mantle back, so that'll give us at least a little bit of a window. But yeah, see, this area is like all like crystalline and stuff. There's like lava over there. Why are you here? And lots of big crystals. And this area specifically is like extra crystally. This is like getting into like the thicket of it. See, Lucy, do you see now why it's like why Rumi and I have been like frothing over the mouth over the Monster Hunter stuff? Like, these environments are so interesting and so weird. And there is like somewhat of an explanation. It's not like really explained. They didn't really try to make it too logical with this stuff specifically, but it's cool. Is he sleeping again? Bless up, he is. Oh, that's a really bad angle. What am I doing? Oh, no, okay, it wasn't terrible. I can't roll his roar. I'm always so late. Okay, and then he's gonna go after that wall. He's gonna take that wall down. Stay away from him. There we go, okay. Oh, he's covered in spikes again. Oh, he really did do 3 moves of the same move in a row. Yeah, no, like we've talked about it, man. I don't know why they genuinely put the map that is the most confusing first. Literally, like Ancient Forest is far and away the worst map in this game. No, okay, no, I take that back. It's not the worst map in this game. It is the most confusing to navigate for newcomers. It is a maze. It is a total maze. It's a very pretty map because it is a very like generic forest, but rather than being like lots of trees and like jungle work, it is one gigantic tree that you get inside of underneath, and then you climb up the top of it. That's the whole map. Like, if you take a step back and you look at it, you're like, this is so cool. But yeah, no. Confusing? Oh my word, is it confusing. I need 10 of these scales. And I got 2 the first hunt. Come on. Okay, well, I'm at least getting the other stuff, but I really need more scales. His scales are supposed to be his common drop. I'm just getting really unlucky. Not bad, but complex. Yeah, like, that's how I describe it too. Like, when you, like, actually step back and look at how big the map is relative to most of the maps in this game, like, it's a good amount bigger vertically. There's a lot of, like, up and down you can do, and they really did make it feel like a bit of a jungle that's not a jungle. And it's really, really cool. So it makes a sense, like once you actually figure out a little bit about the map, it becomes a little bit easier to navigate most of it. Like the ground level, I can navigate no problem at all. I can usually get up to the second layer and I know how to get to the third layer, but there's a lot of stuff between the second and third layer specifically that is just weird. And it's like awkwardly positioned to get in the way of everything. Yeah, see, I need another dragon scale for that, and then I'll need another 4 dragon scales for this, and then I need another carapace yet for that. Yeah, they did a really good job of making the maps in the new game Rise a lot easier to look at on the map and like comprehend. They made the mini map less of like this is like where you are and a lot more like this is the whole map, which is good. Realistically, it makes it easier to like actually navigate, but it also takes away a lot of the like exploration and like learning of the map, which again a lot of people have very mixed feelings on, understandably so in my opinion. Okay, so we have to do another Nibbler Gante.
No more.
Or I should check if I have any investigations, because investigations would give me more rewards. There you go, Slayer Gigante right there. The double feint limit is a little bit sticky, but I should be okay. Hopefully. I can upgrade some of my armor again. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade you, because even though I'm probably not going to keep using you, you are the one that has the lowest defense. Yeah, I talked with Shelly about this the other night. It's like, I can't tell if you like want to play the game or not. Like, I know you admire the game, like in some level. Again, you've played enough of it to like look at it and go, okay, this game has merit to it. But then you go and play it and you use only bone armor against Diablos, and it's like, man, that just don't seem like fun. I've been trying not to force you to keep playing it as much as I've just been like, I'll play it and stream it and chat with you and stuff. My hope is that you watching me play the game enough, like, even if I'm not like really going hard and like explaining everything, it's just like you watching me play it enough, like naturally, you'll pick up on enough little things and be like, okay, I see how this works, and you'll just be more okay with the idea of playing it on your own. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I'm not saying you, like, hated it day one or something like that. But, like, day one was, like, Dauntless better. And, like, I'm never, like, okay, no, I'm not gonna say never, but I'm not gonna, like, really chastise you for being like that, because it is kind of just a preference thing at the end of the day, I think. I do think Monster Hunter has a lot more meat on its bones than Dauntless does, and Monster Hunter has a lot deeper of like a, I don't want to say skill curve, but it's got like a bigger end game and a more of a loop to it that lets you practice and rewards you for practicing a lot. And I think Monster Hunter World, at least, has a lot more to do besides just run around and hunt things. So I do feel like you and Teal would like it, because I feel like you guys, a lot of the things you gripe about with Dauntless are, well, I'm not going to say not issues, but I'm going to say they're like lesser issues in this game. This game has its own set of things that are a little bit tricky to get over. But once you get over them, that's it, usually. Like the roaring stuff, everybody hates roaring at the beginning. Like, that's not like, you're not alone in that. I hate roaring when the monster roar spams. There's a monster in one of the older games that Vermi loves called Glavenus. It's the one with the big sword tail. Like, we both love that monster's design. And I like fighting it in this game, but for whatever reason in the older game, he just roars so much and it drives me up the walls. I just can't seem to get away from how much he wants to roar. Like, he'll roar 3 or 4 times in a row, do a hop and a side bite, and then roar again for no reason. And it's like, that's so strange, because the whole thing with roaring in this game is that there are patterns to why they roar. Like, that roar right there is literally just a quote-unquote intimidation roar. That's literally just what they do when they first see you. If it's a monster that is aggressive and dangerous, it will roar at you. Then when you engage with it, it roars, and then when it enrages, it roars. So there's a very noticeable pattern to why most of the monsters will roar. But that one did not have those patterns, and it like was so aggravating. And again, in the early game, like nobody quite fully grasps at like why a monster is roaring so much. It just kind of feels annoying and like a breaker. And that's another thing is this game encourages you to, like I keep saying, is trying to roll through roars, because you can. There's enough iframes on pretty much every single roll in this game to roll through every single roar in this game. I think, anyways. I'm like 99% certain that most fights here are intended to be able to roll through roars. And it is a damage opening. If you do it, you get rewarded with the ability to damage a monster while he sits there and screams at you. So that's like one of the other things, is this game rewards you for like the things that it's annoying. It rewards you for figuring out ways to get around it. And I feel like that's something you and Teal would like, is, of course it's frustrating at first, but if you put enough time into it and you like learn and get better at it, it feels amazing. It has a great reward for learning, even if it kind of comes at like the cost of the system being a little bit of like obnoxious at times at the start, for sure. And I'm not saying this to like say it's got more of a Dauntless or better or anything. I'm just explaining like the system as to why I adore this game. I haven't played enough Dauntless to say that Dauntless doesn't have that. Just that I know that this game does have it to a great degree, because I've seen people who have played other games like Dauntless and Dark Souls come back to this game and say, yeah, I prefer the way this game does it, because it does it in a way that is just a little more X or Y or Z or whatever. Not always driven though. Honestly, I had more or less the same position as day one. Well, there's good exploration and beautiful maps. I actually do have to say I spent like half an hour trying to find Legiana. Yeah, that's another one. That's another thing I was talking about with Shelly, is everybody plays games differently, and I feel like the way that you are going to approach games like this is going to be met very mixed, because this game wants you to experiment and try new things and just mess around more than it wants you to do like hard progress through the story and like farm monsters and stuff. There's always like multiple ways to deal with a monster that's not just run it down. Like, you can do what I'm doing, where you're just like literally just trying to speed kill this thing and like fight it, but this game encourages you to find like ingredients to build traps, and to build like poisonous smoke bombs, and to build like explosive barrels, so you like, when you like push them, do enough damage to a monster and it goes back to its den and it's sleeping, you can put it down a bunch of explosive barrels and wake it up with the explosive barrels for a guaranteed like humongous amount of damage, as opposed to just waking it up with one of your attacks. And like, you can do the same thing with traps. You can put down traps to get a humongous like opening that you create with your items and stuff. So there's a lot of ways to play this game to kind of like force your own openings. I'm gonna take that hit. Yeah, that was a dumb grapple. That aren't just like run at the thing. There's a lot of like flying monsters. If a monster goes in the air and you're like, I don't want you in the air, man, you're like a pain in the neck when you're in the air, there are like flash pods to knock it out of the air. When there's other monsters in the area that are getting in the way, there's dung pods to try to ward the other monsters off. There's the vitality mantle and the stealth mantle, like you talked about, your beloved stealth mantle. That's a usage of the stealth mantle. Is another monster's in the area, you can't deal with two of them at the same time. The game wasn't built for that. So what do? You dung pod the one, and then you stealth mantle. And then the one you dung podded will be significantly more likely to buzz off. It's things like that. Like, the game has things around it that aren't just, you're not good at action. Well, there's things in this game that aren't just action. And I love that about this game, because it encourages you to be like what I'm doing, where you're just running at a monster and like trying to kill it, but it also like doesn't stop you from doing everything else. It doesn't stop you from playing the support weapons on your own for more security on your own, and then just like running around the monster in circles until he gets slowed down a little bit and tired and you get openings, as opposed to just going hard like I'm going. And that's the other thing, is there's other weapons. Like, if a monster is a pain in the butt with, like, say, bow, if I wasn't being a butthead, like a challenge runner, it's very realistic for me to say, okay, if he's on my butt all the time, why don't I play Lance? Which is a weapon that is like, yeah, if you're gonna sit on me, then I'm gonna sit there with my shield up, and I'm gonna counter spam, because that's what Lance does, is Lance will counter spam and it'll punish the monster for being on you constantly. Like, that's something you can get. Ah. I am just awful at avoiding that attack. And that's something that I found when I was playing through the DLC for the first time, is I hated X and Y and Z fight, and I just was like bad at dealing with them. And then later on, when I started playing more weapons for fun, I found that, well, I'm not very good at Lance. For whatever reason, fighting some of those fights with Lance felt so good. Because it was just like, those fights were just so like aggro and on me all the time that Lance just shut them down. And it's like when it clicked in my head, like, duh, like this game, every weapon is different. Therefore, there's going to be some weapons that are better against some monsters than others. So experimenting and having the ability to play multiple weapons, if a little bit like tedious at first, is incredibly practical and incredibly useful even. It's like making a D&D squad, but like everybody is like a dagger. Well, like sure, that works, but wouldn't you also like to have like a caster or two, like an archer, or like someone with like a high AC as opposed to just a class full of rogues? Like, there's a lot of fun in a class full of rogues, don't get me wrong, but it's also like less practical. Like, you have to admit it's less practical. And that's the thing that I like about Monster Hunter, is Monster Hunter is like built around that idea of like realistic practicality. That's what we were talking about last night with Shelly and I. Is I was like, I'm like, obviously I don't want to force you to play this game, so I'm not going to force you to play this game. I'm just worried that you're going to make this game like less enjoyable for yourself, and then you're going to like not enjoy it. Like, I don't care if you don't enjoy it to the same degree I do. I literally have 800 hours in this game, and another 200 hours in GU, and another 100 hours in Rise. Like, I don't care if you don't like it as much as I do, because I'm obsessed with this game. But like, there's a lot in this game. And I feel like you, of all people, would like it a lot. Like, more than just appreciation for the art. Like, I feel like there's a lot of this gameplay that you would enjoy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Hold on, I'll read those messages in a second here. I interrupted him when he was walking back to his base, so he stopped. I'm gonna tank that. Yeah, okay. Reason to say Dauntless is better, mostly memes, but also because the combat is just more smooth and the boss fights feel amazing. Honestly, if it's been called Stealth Mantle, I would love it so much, but it's straight up Ghillie Mantle, which just kills me inside. I love it. To be fair, wouldn't you love to have 5 bards in a campaign? Honestly, I know it's become like a meme trend to compare every game to Dark Souls. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, there is a lot, again, like there's a lot of merit in scenarios of things like, let's all go bard, and then some certain like scenarios will just be destroyed by that. But there's like also, what if you have to pick a lock and it's like everybody is spec'd into inspiration, or whatever, like wisdom, or whatever bards use for casting. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with bards. Like, then it's like, okay, I guess we just cope. If it's a high DC lock, cope. You can't do anything about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is Monster Hunter really does reward you for everything you put into it. If you try different things, the game rewards you with scenarios where those things will exceed and excel. Like, a lot of the endgame really big monsters are big and clunky and annoying to hit because they're so tall and humongous. But there's little things like the final boss of the base game is exceptionally weak to poison, so you can literally kill it with just poison. If you just shoot him with a light bow gun with poison ammo, poison him, then leave. And then you just let the poison tick away while you sit in the base camp peacefully. You can literally do that and beat the final boss of this game if you wanted to. There's a lot of things in this game like that. Like, yeah. Type 1 Stealth Mantle. I wouldn't give it a second thought if it's a Stealth Mantle. Ghillie Mantle makes it funny. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. I mean, all it does is stealth you. That's the whole point of it, but, you know, Ghillie, what do they call it, because it's cooler. yeah, Shelly and I talked a whole lot about this game and games in general. It is like that video you posted a while ago talking about the whole, like, put 100 hours into it. That's not how this game works. And you were right to call me out on that because that's a dumb argument. This game is not put 100 hours into it. This game is like, understand it. If you understand this game, everything in this game makes so much more sense, and this game is so enjoyable. And it wants you to experiment and try learning of your own, like, volition. That's what this game is. It's not 100 hours, it's not 50 hours, it's not 200 hours. It's literally just however long it takes you to figure out X and Y system is when the game becomes fun. The less you understand, the less this game makes sense, and the more frustrating it often is at a baseline. Which some would argue is not fun, and that's understandable. But I would also argue that what makes most games good is the ability to learn and experiment, and like the better the game is, the more the game will reward you for doing your own thing and like trying. And in that regard, Monster Hunter World is phenomenal, even if it's a little bit unguided at the start. Oopsies, I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna be pissed if I die again, I'll be honest. I had to open my mouth. I had to open my mouth on the double quest, the double feint limit quest. If there are 3 feints, you only get 2. I had to open my mouth. Seems not very good overall. Yeah, see, like, this is the thing, with the older games versus this game, they gave you the ability to see how much damage you are dealing. As in, you literally have damage numbers. That's not in the older games. You literally cannot see how much damage you're dealing in the older games. So, strategies like that were consistent in the older games. But in this game, because you can see numbers, everybody went hyper elitist. Not everybody, but like there's a lot more elitist and min-max in this game than there was in the older games. And a lot of things like that just fell off because it's like an exchange, like bow. I don't have it on this bow, but like say paralysis coatings on the right there, where it says paralysis, like this bow has the ability to shoot coatings that can paralyze. And I still do good damage with them, but the damage loss of swapping off of power coatings or close range coatings makes it so that while I do get a free opening if I paralyze a monster, the damage I lose is literally just not worth it versus if I just play properly and get more damage off. And that's what it's like with poison everything, is if you have a poison weapon, you can only have one element on something like that. So if I have a poison sword, say, I can't get that sword, which is like blast element. Like this is a blast hammer. So a hammer with like 10, like the same stats but without blast will literally just do less. It's like that. Is like you will do less damage with poison on a hammer than you will with blast, because a blast will literally just do more damage. Hence, everybody goes poison bad, sleep bad, paralysis bad, everything bad, you just want more damage. Because that's what kills things the fastest, that's how you get through the game the fastest, that's the most efficient, obviously. It's not ever practical, it is just what does the most damage and gets you the most number. The big number, the better number. Yeah, Monster Hunter particularly was really bad at that in the older games. The game told you nothing. The game didn't direct you anywhere. Like this system in this game where you have like a quest that is assigned to you, like hold on, like if I go here, post a quest. This system right here, assigned optional investigation event, doesn't exist in the old games. In the old games, you literally just go like post a quest and it's like high rank, low rank. Then you go into it and then everything is there. All of it in one big spot right there. So you actually don't know what quests you have to do in the older games in order to progress the story. It really wasn't a story, to be clear. It was literally just like you needed to do these quests arbitrarily, and then some like little thing would happen and you would gain access to the next level of like difficulty. So it would be like this, where it's like you have these and it would be like you go in here and you see these quests, and you see on the left side there where it has the little bubble, it would be like some of the quests on here would have something like that, where you just have to do those quests. But the game doesn't actually show you that. You just have to do them and figure it out, or you have to look it up. Like, the old game was bad at that. I agree with you to an extent, where this game, it doesn't really do a great job of telling you things, but to contrast that versus the older Monster Hunter games, this game gives you the info. It does. It gives you the info to piece things together to learn. It is just that is not intuitive natively. Is most video games will take you through step by step and like have you learn things from the very basics. This game does not, and the fatal flaw I think they did with this game is that they didn't do enough of that. They do too much text boxes at the start, where everything is explained to you in this game, but it's all explained to you in one big like jump at the very beginning where you have 18 text boxes. It still gives you enough info even without those text boxes to piece most things together. It's just very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. Like, when you first boot up the armory, it does tell you, like, you go here to make your stuff and you go and, like, look at it. But then you get to this screen and you're like, what does this translate to? Like, it's hard to, like, figure out of the gate what all of this means. But you have means to figure it out. The game does tell you. Like, outside of the exact math of, like, your defense and your elemental resistances, there's a button on the bottom right there, skill info. You press that, there you go. Hunger resistance reduces maximum stamina depletion over time. Does not work against cold environments or reduce stamina. Extends the time until your stamina cap decreases by 50%. So it tells you, like, right out of the gate, you can figure out all of these things very naturally if you like figure it out. Not figure it out, but like if you like look into it, you can figure these things out natively. It is just overwhelming for a new player to go in here and see all these different like armor sets and have all these different skills and things pushed at them, and to not know the context of it. When you unlock high rank, it does tell you what decorations are, and it tells you how to do it, and it gives you this new tab. When you go in here for the first time, it's like, oh, you put in decorations here, and then stuff like that. It's all here. And that's the cool thing, is you can do literally whatever you want with this game, with its systems, is it gives you enough to learn. When you pause here, you go to here, Hunter's Notes. See, there's like, it's like all of the things you've actually like learned. The game just like doesn't do a great job of saying, hey, look here, it's your Hunter's Notes. Like, this is where all of your tutorials and things are saved. But like, you can go here and like, you can see all of the different monsters, and depending on your research level, you can see where to hit them for like good damage and bad damage, and what elements are best against them. And if you've done them enough, even, it tells you the rewards. And again, if you do it even more, it shows you how frequent the rewards are. So the game literally gives you this information. It gives you enough information to piece everything together. You can learn this game on your own, and it's fun to do so. I've learned a good amount of this game entirely on my own. It's just not intuitive. That's the fatal flaw, is it's not intuitive. You got that for small monsters, you have it for like all your basic controls and like your individual like weapons here. Obviously I have it like the bad named, but again, you can see all of these different things for like a basic overview of it. No. It's not just a you thing. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this game is good at teaching players. It's really not. But that's what I'm saying, is I don't think the game tries to teach you in the first place. I think the game just tries to point you in the correct direction, and then it says do it. Like, it's your adventure. You do it. The game does not hold your hand at all. to its detriment for a lot of people. I'll have to show you some of the older games sometime, because again, the older games are so much worse. Like, again, with like, again, all of this, like, you don't know what you can do, but hey, like, if you like look at the menu crafting list, you can see crafting. You can look at all this and go, oh, there's a bunch of things I can make. So if you have any idea of like, if you like grab flash pods from the little chest at the start of a quest and you go, I like that, I want to get more of those in the future, you like wonder, can I craft those? Can I buy those? Like, how do I get those? If you look in your crafting list, bam, right there, flash bugs. To flash bugs to make flash pods. Yeah. So yeah, I 100% agree with you again. Like I think the only thing I don't fully agree with you like 1-to-1 on is that the game is like not good at like at rewarding you for learning, and that's because I feel like we're looking at different like sets of what defines what's a good game to learn. Like Hollow Knight has so much less info inside of it to process that it is fundamentally like a better experience in that regard. Hey Mac, we're just like rambling about this game in general. But I should not have brought up Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is just so much like simpler on a base level that it's hard to mess up. It really is. Ugh. Yeah, but see, like even here, like Resource Center, you can check like bounties, which are like limited like daily quests that you can do for like vouchers and armor spheres and stuff like that. See, expires in 1 day. You can do some of these individual little things, and if you go like, what the heck is a brute wyvern? I need to fight a brute wyvern. Hunter's notes. Large monster. See, does it say? Yeah. See, bird wyvern. That one doesn't say. Does it say? It should say somewhere. Yeah, brute wyvern at the top there. Bareth. Bird wyvern. Fanged wyvern. Bird wyvern. Brute wyvern. Piscine wyvern. Fanged wyvern. Wyvern? Wyvern? Brute wyvern. But it tells you these things, so you can piece it together. The game gives you the info. It just doesn't point it at you in the correct way. It's just bad at that. So that's why I have taken a liking to this game, is because I am someone who, I played MMOs growing up. I played StarCraft and MapleStory, and I learned how to play video games like right at the front end of the era of where the internet became useful, but I didn't have a computer at the time. So I learned how to play games on my own by digging through systems and menus and like making note of things. So this is really fun to me, is to like figure out like these things on a baseline. I acknowledge that it's not the perfect system, and I've pushed enough friends into this game to know that much. But I do think that there's still a lot of merit in games like this that want you to figure it out on your own, that you don't get very often anymore because of how handholdy some games nowadays are, and it's silly. This game seems insanely helpful to learn. Even having the most basic understanding of this game makes it so much easier. It's rewarding. I'm just saying that it isn't good at setting you up to learn. It isn't good at setting you up to learn. Yeah. Yeah, sorry if I put words in your mouth. That wasn't my intention. I'm just kind of like rambling on the topic. Yeah, like, hold on, I need to get that. Like, I feel like it's a bit of a mindset thing, because like, I feel like if you come into this game and you mash through the text boxes and you just go, me want to go hunting, then it's really bad. Like, the game doesn't do a good job of being like, hey, wait, no, like, you need to know these things. It doesn't do a great job of differentiating like important info versus like less important info, and like, there's a lot of little things in this game that like fly under the radar for a lot of people as a result, which I think is a fair complaint realistically. Yeah, like MMOs I think have a similar problem where there's so much information that they have to end up conveying to the player at some point that it's just like either like info overload at the start, or you end up having to play the game for a legitimate like humongous amount of time because you need to like comprehend the actual information given to you before you can move on to the next stuff. And that's how you get the like actual argument of this game gets good after 100 hours or whatever, and then it's like, well, that's bad. Like, I hate that video. That video was actually so stupid. But like, yeah, like that makes sense. That's fair. I don't know. Like, maybe it is just in some kind of internal bias, but I do feel like this game does a better job than a lot of MMOs do. It is just a game that doesn't get along with people who are impatient or who don't want to play it. Like, if you're not interested in this game, if you get this game pushed onto you, the game blows. Like, that's why I didn't like the game at all in the first place. It's just, as soon as I was interested and I started learning and I started like researching and playing it on my own and like experimenting, then the game started clicking and it started becoming more fun. And nowadays, if there's like a skill or something I'm interested in, like, I'll ask my friends, I'll ask other groups, but I'll also go test things myself firsthand. And I know that I can go here onto the minimap and then go here to my training area. And I know that I can go, yeah, see, like this text box right here. Like, I can tell you how many times I've literally never read this text box. Ever. Like, never, ever, ever. But that's like, that sucks because it literally is such a good thing. Is this like what it actually shows? New features has been added to the training area. Combo damage display. Objects for practicing with the claw. If you want to practice using your shiny new clutch claw, talk to the housekeeper to change the objects in the area. I didn't know that. Like, I knew there was other things you could do in this training area, but I literally did not know that I could, like, I didn't know how to get to the other area. New actions have been added for all weapons. Check the controls for more information. See, it tells you right there. Check your controls for information on your moves. Replenish the 4 types of slinger ammo dropped by monsters at the stone gathering points around the arena. If you attack the pillar or wagon that can be placed in the training area, the total amount of damage dealt, as well as the number of hits in your combo, will be shown in real time. Compare it to the damage dealt by your previous combo shown in your log to see which combos work best for you. And then it gives you some information on your claw attacks, which is DLC stuff. I haven't been in this area on this account, for the record. But see, it like literally tells you a lot of these things. I've just never read through these things. Change objects in your area. Oh yeah, and then see, and then you get to this one here, where instead of like a big pole, you have this big cart. And see, I've done this before, is I've literally gone in here and I've experimented to see how much damage I deal with like this setup or whatever. I'll do some set of like combinations or like attacks. I'll come over here and then I'll go to my decos or whatever. Not here. See, like this is the problem, is it gives you so many text boxes, but it's like hard to do anything else. Well, I'll come over here and I'll change like my decoration. So if I had like another attack deco or whatever, I could swap it to see if it's worth losing the quality of life, how much actual damage I would come over, and then I would see, it says previous combo on the screen. I'd come over here and I'd do however much damage I did before. Well, I'm obviously not keeping track of like the specific moves I did before, but and then I'd be like, oh, okay, so it's this much or like that much less or more. Let's see, if I do a fully charged shot here with the close range coating, hits for 25, not counting that crit, versus power coating, 32 versus paralysis coating. 15. See, like, there's a big damage difference there. And, like, again, the game doesn't really tell you that, but you can figure that out very obviously. You can infer that paralysis coating probably paralyzes, obviously, to some extent. But if you end up comparing it with, like, no coatings or the other coatings at all, you're watching your numbers, you immediately pick up on, like, things like that. And I think this game is, like, really cool in that regard. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's, like, it's hard to know for sure if it's objectively a bad system because of that. Maybe it's just because I have a soft spot, or, like, it's the type of person because, yeah, like, when I first played this game, I did mash through every text box. I think most people will. But when I came back to it and I wanted to learn it, and I was more willing to sit down and give it some of my time and patience, then I I did read things a little bit more. Obviously not to that same extent I just did. But I looked around and I talked to the NPCs and I was like, what do you do? What do you do? Like, what do I gain out of talking to this NPC and that NPC? And now I know. Now I know that the captain comes around every set amount of time and he gives you some things. Wrath Marrow's nice. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Might Seed is nice, okay. Don't care, don't care. I'll buy that one too. See, I know this guy comes around, and I know, having messed with these request goods, I know what these all turn into. So that's the thing, is I feel like this game does a really good job at not telling you things, which is not strictly a good thing, but like letting you figure it out. And like, I don't know about punishing you, but it just demands, hey, put your time into this game and then it will get better. That's, I think, the new thing I'm gonna say with this game, is it gets better as you play the game more, as you like try. If you don't try, the game won't give you anything back. I think that's a good way to put it. The more you put into this game, the more the game will reward you exponentially with stuff and things, you know. Yeah, the nice thing is there are just, like, you can just talk to people who know how to play the game and stuff like that. Like, yeah, if you asked me how does the farm work, it's so simple in concept. It's just like not really explained well. You talk to the dude, and then you can cultivate a whole bunch of different random materials. And at first you'll only have like a handful of little tiny things. Like you start off with like herb, antidote herb, honey, and then I think it's latchberry and needleberry. I don't know. Like you start off with like a handful of like really small, simple things. And then every single quest you go through, there's like, see on the side where it says now cultivating, time needed. One of those little bars is one quest. So then you can fertilize it with something here. So this one says it, so this one on the right there, plant harvest up. So this one will give me one more nullberry if I have it up, and then it shows the duration of quests. If you combine them, you get like longer ones for whatever. So since I have mushrooms in right now, I can do this for plus 6 parashrooms per hunt kind of idea. Like, it's just it's really simple. And then you unlock more things to farm and harvest, and more like actual spots to cultivate things, and more fertilizers by doing the quests that this guy and this chick will occasionally give to you. And that's it. Like, it's just like do some side quests and you can farm more stuff. The game doesn't really tell you that. It just like shows you a little exclamation. You talk to the person and they'll be like, I need this thing, and then you never see it again. But if you go into your optional quest, you see the right where it says the little speech bubble. It's these things. So what's one of them that I've already done? This one right here. So I can see on the left side there on the quest list, the little tiny text bubble on the left of whatever the symbol is. That one says it's a request. Then on the bottom right there in the little text description, at the very bottom says unlocks a botanical research item on the first time completion. So it gives you all the info. It really does. It's just that it doesn't hold your hand in any reasonable manner, which does. It sucks. And we've talked about Monster Hunter Rise before. Monster Hunter Rise does an exponentially better job of making systems simple and making it really, really easy to comprehend what everything is and what it does. And so it's so much better for newcomers. The trade-off is there's quite literally like 3 times less content for you to do in Monster Hunter Rise in the end game, because there's no systems to learn. There's no grinding. There's no nothing. Like nothing. Really funny because I'm very head smashing. I keep punching the wall until it falls. Yeah, that's what I've been like getting at this whole time, is like I feel like you would like this game, but I feel like because you're like that, you're gonna have a hard time getting to the point of enjoyment with this game, because this game lets you smash your head into the wall a lot, but it doesn't reward you for doing that. That's why Vroomy is so up and down with this game in general, is because he does that a lot. when he gets frustrated, his instincts say go again. Just go, 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 go. Just like try again, just try again, try again, try again, try again, try again. Never stop and think or like upgrade or do a new strategy, nothing. Like he's just go, go, go. I have to go again, I have to go again, I have to go again. So he ends up getting in a vicious like tilt cycle where he never learns at all, ever. Never played any Monster Hunter game, but what you're saying seems to apply to other games that don't hold your hand and preferred. Yeah, there's a lot of games that are like that. I like games like this. I like when a game gives you the most basics and says, like, learn, like go and do it. I really like that. It's so much more fun and rewarding to me to have to figure stuff out on my own and to learn and to experiment than it is to look up a guide to do everything and just go through a game step by step by step. That's so boring. There's no fun in that to me. But it is like exponentially more taxing to do, and if it's not a game you're invested in, then it literally will like instantly ruin a game for you, because you get into this and you're like, what am I supposed to be doing? And the game doesn't tell you anything. Like that's why TL doesn't like Breath of the Wild and Genshin, is like the games don't give him like a very clear objective. So he gets in it and he just like gets bored, because then he just ends up doing fetch quests where he goes point A, point B, point A, point B. And all he ends up doing is like running between points or fast traveling around, not doing anything. And that's not fun. Like I agree with him, that sucks. But he just didn't, okay, I don't know about now, but he just didn't, and for a long time has not given games like a lot of the time and like the chance to actually, oh, you butthead. Hey, I rolled the roar that time. But yeah, he hasn't given like any games the time to like actually like just try and play them for fun and like learn on his own. He's so used to being handheld like that. Hey, rolled it again. Man, I broke his neck. Broke all that little white spikage off. Oh, I'm so lucky he didn't have spikes on his shoulder there, because he would have, like, slashed me up good. I'm gonna get hit by that! Ugh. I turned around. I should have kept walking to regain my footing, but I ended up turning. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. And yeah, like, I have that problem too with MMOs specifically. I feel like MMOs are even worse than games like Dark Souls and Monster Hunter, because there's so much more to those games than these games, where these games try to make things like precise. MMOs are in it for like the, I'm gonna make my players like play this game for like 4,000 hours. So they try to go hard on those things, which is fun. It's really fun in some regards, but it's also, yeah, no, it's like the opposite of intuitive all the time. Ah. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. And Palico's got his little catapult thing out. Hit him with it, Dales. I think he missed. I hate that his like little like leap around can do damage to me. Ba, 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 ba. You're doing that already? Ah, I was getting too slow. I have to roll so much earlier than I think I do with that roar. Wow, that tail did damage to me. Really? No, you suck. Ugh. He is schmooving on me. That's the one trade-off I've noticed playing bow, is that bow does an obscene amount of damage. The amount of damage you actually can get away with dealing with bow is like so crazy. But it also like just like explodes after like a hit or two, so it's so easy to cart. I'm gonna die here. Oh, I rolled it. Oh, I'm so good at this game. Warframe is a free-to-play like hack and slash like sci-fi MMO kinda. If you've ever seen Destiny mech, then Warframe is kind of like that, but it's like scrubbier and like worse in design. I'm sure Lucian's gonna like eat me for saying that, but I refuse to admit that Warframe is in any way better than Destiny. Ugh. Stop it. Whoa! What? How did that hit me? No, 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 no. Okay, I don't want to be drinking this potion, but you know what? It's too late. Ooh, I'm lucky I dodged backwards. That's something you can't do in the old games, for the record. The ability to roll backwards, that was added with this game. Like, that tells you how, like, clunky the older games are. Again, there's a lot of merit in the older games. There's so much fun to me, having played this game a butt ton and, like, being familiar with the systems. But, man, is it, like, rough to get into. Like, you think this game feels slow? Huh. Oh, buddy. You need to be here when I pick up GU again. Which will be in a while yet. I'm gonna do a few other things until then. Meaning, like, mainly D&D. I really need to do some D&D work before I get into GU again. Okay, he's gonna roar right away. You gonna do your dead bomb? No? You're gonna run away. Okay. Destiny feels like a true MMO where you can constantly run into people that do raids. Warframe is called an MMO because the game doesn't actually have a real genre. I wouldn't call one better than the other. I would say Warframe has half the gameplay loop Destiny has, but it also has so much more build options and diversity. That lines up with what I've understood of the game. Yeah, boy. I said something about it. Ah! You suck. He was about to do his big dive bomb when I interrupted him. Now he's gonna hit me with it! No! Okay. I'm lucky I survived that. Till the next book comes out? What? Books? Hello? What are you on about? Oh, you mean the actual like D&D books? Oh, okay. Multiracial abilities or proficiency mod feels so much better. Yeah, no, that sounds like a way better idea. Okay, I need to not die. Oh, man, does this thing gap close when he wants to. Got his thorns back on his head. Oh dear. Oh dear. Gonna Superman dive that for sure. Jeesh. I ain't taking any risks for that one, buddy. Take up my mantle, take up my mantle. Less racial features with levels, so things like Goliath don't feel useless past level 5. Yeah, that's something that I really like about D&D that I feel like is like underutilized, is I feel like D&D has the Risk of Rain problem, where it matters less and less what class you start with as time goes on more. And it feels more about like what like your class is, and like the specifics of that, as opposed to like everything else at the start, which I mean, I guess that's like not a terrible thing, but it also just feels like kind of like a missed opportunity to have more. Yes, more numbers for my numbers. That's what I want. Bum 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 bum. He really just did that, like, just to, like, try to kill me. Okay, there's the one he's doing to break the wall. I think. I hope. Yeah, okay. You can do up to 2 of them, because that wall can be broken, too. You can see on the... Actually, you can't see on the menu, because my camera covers it. But this wall can be broken. Come on, break the wall. Dude. Okay. He was lower than I thought. Man, I remember when Vermi first fought this thing, and then like we like looked back on it, and he was like, "Man, this guy's so bleh, he's so ugly and like colorless." And like looking at him in game, like he's got like orange and like pink and blue and purple. Man has like everything you could want on like a dragon, but that still looks like a normal dragon. It's just that his like spikes grow and they turn black, and so like his back is kind of more black than purple. But like look at the color on like his wings, man. Like that is crazy looking. It's like super like tame in like the actual like application of it, but man, is it like pretty still. This thing is cool. The Gigant is really cool. It's a like modestly difficult fight too. It's not crazy, but it's not easy either. Kind of feels sad when you have a really cool character concept, but it doesn't do anything for your build or vice versa. D&D feels like it sits between two camps. One that's like completely dedicated to RP, and one of them is entirely dedicated to combat. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like it really is dependent on like the group, which one of those two like you end up doing, and I feel like there's a lot of fun in both of them. I really feel like, yeah, there should be a little bit more of a bleed, which, to be fair, really good DMs do. Like again, like Matt Mercer, that's probably like a big thing that he's good at. Okay, I think I have enough from all this now. I think. Yes. I'm wearing even more of a bikini than I was before. So cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean, I don't care about Divine Blessing, but I mean, I guess. Okay, so the main thing I really need to replace are my gloves. My gloves are so bad. My coil is probably great. Boots will get me by, but the gloves, man. Like, I might just do that, but then I have no constitution at all. That kind of blows. Now we're getting to the point where it's just like not worth it. I can probably try to find like a high rank Odogaron. I should also need to do this. Thing is, the game originally was basically a tabletop video game. It was made in what, the 50s, and then then it was a lot less roleplay oriented, so it's kind of switching over. And it's doing that in a clunky way, but it's getting there. So I'm not gonna lie, the first time I say him, I thought you were just fighting a high level Diablos. Oh, the thing I just fought? Yeah, no, that's a whole different thing. That's like, you fight him on Zora Magdaros. He's like the flagship of the game. Nergigante, yep. I need 6 Toby Claws. See, I might upgrade my hammer and do that, because, I mean, it's the Defender hammer, but I don't really care. Look, I can get all the way up to that. 220 with white sharpness compared to my 150 bow. That's obscene. Like, 190 with blue is crazy. Waited for him to time on and walked away. Yeah, you could do that too. Okay, well, I'm not gonna upgrade this thing all the way up there. That's obscenely bad. Like, unfair, I mean. 220 with white? That's not even cool. I'll go up to here, and then I'm gonna use the hammer. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use the hammer for the Toby. I'm not even gonna bother swapping my build out at all. There's nothing I can really swap anyways. I have 2 levels of wax now. That's so good.
Hi.
I need to do a bunch of Toby now. Toby Kadanki. True. Hammer is Giga Chad anyways. My character got like 3 times like more like a gruff looking by swapping onto the tattered thing in the eye patch. For better or worse. Yeah, the hammer helped too. Do I have max might on this? No, I don't. Okay. That's okay. Bows in this game are so cool. Where do you want me to go? I don't think he's down there, is he? No, he's not. Where the heck is he? He's way over there, okay. Yeah. Toby Kadinker. Everybody's favorite Thunder Squirrel. Wow, okay, I was gonna say if he didn't run into that wall, I was gonna be shocked. Alright. Okay, I'm not fighting you in this little tiny corridor, dude. Come on into the open. Come on. Come here. Homie, come stand by the paralyzing toad. Okay, there's one break on his paws. Yeet. That tech is so cool. Whack. 133 on that hit, too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I don't. I mean, you can talk to me right now and I'll hear you. Okay. Okay. Come on, hit the wasp. Thank you. One of those swords are more dex oriented than strength. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. Like, if you ever actually held like a hunting bow, like, oh my goodness, the like draw strength you have to have on those is like absurd. Oh. Yeah. That's what I wanted. I wanted to grapple onto this boy. Death reveal. No, 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 no. I don't want a nullberry. I want a sharpen. I don't have it on my hotbar because I'm not playing melee weapons like at all. Oh yeah, no, they're definitely easier to draw than the old ones, but like they're still crazy. Bonk, bonk. Look at that, turn 14. Oh yeah. I'm whacking his paws just so I can see if I can get a double break. Oh, I was a little too early. Oh, and I mounted him off of that? That was so cool. And he got poisoned by the plant that I hit on the side. Whack, whack. Oh, right before the big hit. Slow down. Hammer's pretty cool. Bam! Yeah, Hammer's fun. I'm telling you, you'd like Hammer. It's actually so much fun. Like, again, when you slide down a slope holding your charge with a hammer, you just turn into a Beyblade. Like, it's so cool. Okay, there's one of the 6 claws I need. Look, I'll hold my charge by holding the right trigger, and then as soon as I go down and I'm doing that, I release. Wham! Okay, I'll be right back. See what's going on. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Resource slide charge pretty cool. Yeah. No, I'll be honest, like most of the slide charges in this game are honestly dope. Like they're honestly really cool. Do. Okay. So I know I only got like 2 or 3 claws, so I need to do at least another one. If not multiple. Yeah. I need another gem too. Okay, is this still the best Toby one? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll have to bring along traps then. And capture him, because that's a slightly better chance for most of these things. Trap. Trank bomb.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, hello. Okay, I'll be good on nullberries for a bit. I might want these mandragoras. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Argosy? No, okay. Another. I could be playing Gunlines. Gunlines is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna go to this camp this time. That's where he spawned. By okay. Yep, he spawned over here again. Okay. That, and I get a double opening? No, I missed it. I didn't hit him into the tree. He just ran right by it. I almost got a double opening because of the paratoad. I'm not gonna get it. I didn't eat before this quest. I'm looking at my health and my stamina and I'm going, I did not eat at all. Ooh, that still nicked me. Yeah, that attack has such a huge hitbox. Oh, I missed it. I leaned forward when I did it. I was like so into like hitting that. Yeet. That was just heavy. Break those paws. Oh, these little like tribal dudes on this side. Wait. Coughing up the storm. Ooh, and I got a mount. Let's go. I'm gonna go in his head. I want to hit him in the head when he gives me the opening. Or he'll just run himself into the tree. Okay. Okay, I can't really get to his head right there. Oh, I tanked that hit. Am I stunned? No, I'm okay. Ba 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 ba. Yo, what the heck? That man zoomed across that area. Okay, this is a good chance though. I need to eat. I'll take another bite of my cake. Okay. Yep. Hammer likes raw and blast because those are usually the weapons that have the highest like damage. I mean, just like every other weapon, you still want like crit. Like crit is still like meta. But hammer's one of the weapons where you're usually more okay with giving up a little bit of affinity if it means a higher base raw. Usually. Let me grapple to your face. No. Ah. What? My palico tripped him. And I got a stun. Hi, Anjanath. The Manjanath! It was funny, my palico tripped him up. My palico is like actually like stunning him so much. Can't exactly mount, like do your sliding attack down a slope, up the slope. I'm surprised that got a down on him. 160? 250. Another 170, almost 170. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy. Still no gem. Definitely got enough claws. Yeah. Got 5 claws. No gem. Unfortunate. I need I need a Toby investigation with gold rewards.
そうね。
So that's all of the other stuff I need, right? Yeah, so I just need a gem. The rare material. Okay. I need 2 weapon gems, so I need one for this too. Oh, am I gonna need a Rathalos ruby for you? No, dude. Yeah, who needs them? Fighting attack?
Hi.
Who cares? Bum, bum, bum. Skidoo. Skibidi-ba-dee-ba-do-do. Can't upgrade them past rarity 8. Yet. Hey, I can upgrade my attack charm. I have attack boost 4. Trade him his eggs for the ruby. True. You give me the heart of your soul and being, and I won't drop your eggs off a cliff. Do we have a deal? Okay, from box. Sell trading items. 9,000. It's a little better. Little bit of monies. Okay, well. I could keep grinding that. You know, I'm gonna wiki the Wyvern Gem and I'm gonna see what has the greatest chance of actually dropping this thing. Oh, you know, I'm gonna shut up, me. Wyvern Gem. 2% from Toby. Cool. Did Juratotus drop it? Yes. 1% from Juratotus. See, yeah, gold investigation, 16% from everything. So if I can get like a triple gold, that would be dope. I could just probably go on and then do Master Rank Toby. Master Rank Toby will be better. Master Rank Toby has a 5% plus the investigation. Let me think. Should I do it or do I just keep trying? I've got 3 attempts left. I think I'm okay to actually do these two. I think. Yeah, I'll be fine. Hopefully. I mean, I could do Nergigante with, like, not Nergigante gear. So, now that I have actually some of Nergigante's gear, I should be more fine, right? Hopefully. Okay, so, Teostra is in the hot area. I want that. Okay. I am 8 versus Firestorm, okay. Poster.
どちらが炎王竜を狩るか、まこと血が騒ぐな。こればかりは佐賀か。
先生張り切ってますね。私たちも張り切らざるを得ませんとも。
Okay, so this is a big... It's a lion with wings that causes explosives. So I know a lot of people think that this fight is actually quite decent. I don't like it. I have a humongous problem with this fight. I don't know why. I just don't... I'm not good at this fight. I don't know what it is. I've done this fight a ton. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I can't do this fight. It's just for whatever reason, he's just not, like, enjoyable to me. It's difficult in a way that I'm not a fan of, for some reason or another. So to go through this little, like, molten rock cave. I'll use this opportunity to... I feel okay. Done. Oh no, he's gonna aggro onto me immediately. Wait. Wait, I have more cake to eat. Hold on. I'm not ready. What? Ah! No! Ah!
行け。燃ゆる限りの命をかけよう。
Ah! Now, if you didn't see, this is like what this area looks like. It's baller. See, there's the crystals over there. Ah! There is a way to do so, but I believe it's in beta right now. So I don't think you can do it on my stream. You can definitely just like timestamp the stream afterwards and then send it as like a link. Okay, I'm not doing close range coding. This thing's a bad idea to be close to. Yeah, see, this thing also does that, where I can only shoot arrows on hit him in the head. Like, that's so stupid. Stinks, man. What is that? That's so lame. Can I shoot your wings? I can shoot his wings, okay. Cool. Can sometimes shoot his wings. Okay, his tail is actually a good shot hit zone. Yeah, he can also just do that and just explode everything in the area. And now I can shoot him in the stomach again. Okay, and so he roared, and now he has his like little fiery effects back on him. So now I can't shoot him. Yeah, see? Zeros. Oh dear. That did not knock me back. It damaged me, it just didn't do knockback. Now his like little fire veil around him is like another level higher. So now I'll actually take damage if I'm standing near him. This thing roars a lot, and it makes everybody mad because it's like, dude, shut up, why are you roaring so much? But then once you actually like know why he's roaring, it's like, okay. It's like actual like signals for things in the fight. Dude, come back. Duh. He shifted where that was. Ow. Bum ba da bum bum ba dum bum. How's the stream frame rate been? Has it been like less frame laggy than the last time yesterday, or is it about the same? Because from my perspective, it looks like it's been better, but not a ton better. It's still like 30 FPS ish, but it doesn't like randomly have dips down into like 20 as much. As much as it'll dip down to like 25, 26, 27. That's what it looks like on my end. Bum bum bum. Oh, I was way too close to that for comfort. Bum, bum, bum. Ouch. Okay, and now he's back into his angry mode. Yeah, my dude. Gee. Yeesh. Sorry if I'm really quiet during this fight. I really need to focus so I can like aim properly, because I don't want to fight this thing for longer than I have to. I don't like this fight at all. And I need to aim properly because, you know. What if I didn't let you enrage when you wanted to? Idiot. Oh, come on, that's a cheap hit. Hello? I'm stuck underneath them. Stuck in the corner. Whew, whew, whew. Yeah, see, now he's not even shooting fire. Now he's shooting, like, explosive dust. Is he limping? No, he's not. Dang it. I mean, I guess that's not too surprising. It's not like I've been, like, creaming him. I haven't been doing terrible, all things considered. Whoa, buddy. That was a big leap. Okay, I was gonna say I'm surprised that didn't hit me, and then it hit me. Okay. I'm doing decently here. Only did it up to 3 times, but the monster says no. Bum bum bum. Ooh, 28. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, if I could get a kill on him before he goes back to his nest, that'd save me so much time. Okay, nice. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't the easiest thing. Wasn't too bad. Didn't die. That's what counts. Okay. Okay. He's so good. Tremor resist. Never using that. Okay. Toaster down.
見事だ。
Two boogaloo. It
と
happens.
ころで。うん。もしよ。見事。レオ。
Okay, so we've got one more left. Balhamak. Valhazak. Yeah, so those armored decently, so the few hits I got were not just instant one-shots, thankfully. Okay, I won't need that. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's anything that just like instantly undoes effluvium. I will bring these. Oh. Hmm. I know there's stuff besides just the skill that will help with effluvium, but I don't remember what it is. I think Astera Jerky and Nullberries. You can just Nullberry the effluvium itself, and then Astera Jerky to heal off red portions of your health. Yeah, there's no effluvium resist here. Hmm. You can also get like a whole bunch of stuff here at the melter. You can like exchange materials. I don't think I'll need to do, but it might be a good idea to do this with these max potions. Give myself a bunch of max potions. It's literally just like a full heal, but I'll try to do it without first. Okay. Honestly, I'm not terribly confident in my ability to do this fight either. But I am more confident that I will be able to do this one than I am Teostra. Teostra is a bit of a wild card for me. The toaster, the one we just fought. So let's try here. Balhamak. I already ate, right? Yes, I did. Okay. My Discord is still saying I have a ping. Even, like, I had a ping, I checked it, it still says I have a ping. I don't know why. It's just, it refuses to update the little logo. I forever have a ping now. I guess I have to cope about it. Unfortunate. Okay, so if you're watching this, know that this thing in comparison to the last two fights, That's 3 fights we've done. Nergigante, Kushala, Teostra. This is the one that Arve wanks his theme to. Like, really bad. He's like, oh, this theme. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Blah, blah, blah. And Rumi and I are like, it's cool. And then he's like, you idiot, you fool. I hate you. You are wrong and bad. I will kill you. And we're like, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. And he's like, you idiot. It's the best theme ever. So we were verbally assaulted because we don't think that this theme is the best song in the entire game. I'm sorry, I know that's off sync on the stream, but I know it's off sync on stream when I like hum along to something, but I can't help it. I'm so like musically oriented. Wow, that theme really did just reset 4 times because of these stupid birds. Okay, just gotta push through these yay old wooded tendrils, fleshy bits. It wasn't that off sync? Okay. Mound of Bones. I'm sure you as a Dark Soul player know where this is going with the Mound of Bones. It's a dead Gyros, which is like the Jagras equivalent of like this rotten area. Mounds of Bones never lead to anything ominous ever. Yeah, no, definitely not. Why would that happen? That's so silly. I honestly need to turn this game up. It's a little quiet. Here's his theme. Yep, basically. The water here is acidy. Get out of it. Ba 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 ba. Am I near? I don't think I'm near enough to the wall. Okay, so what are your good hit zones? Wings? No. Face? Yes. Tail? Nope. He's got the classic syndrome case of weak to being hit in the face disease. Yeah, see, now my max health is cut in half. That's cool. That's why we have a few null berries on us. We also have... No, never mind. Okay. I apparently did not restock my items, so I'm gonna just abandon and then come back with my items and food. I was gonna say, that's why we have a Stera Jerky and null berries, but I only had a handful of null berries and I didn't have my Stera Jerky. Because I'm smart. Okay, I want... Where are you? A Stera Jerky. There we go. And then nullberry. There we go. That's what I needed. Yeah, the beam I ran into, I didn't even see what killed me. I was not focusing at all on that. No, I don't want to go there till I'm not blaming anybody. I'm saying I did not bring any of what I wanted at all. So I died when I should have healed because I thought I had it on my hotbar, but I did not. Here, radio menu, quest settings. You are useless right now. Stera jerky. Actually, I'll put it on this one here. Because this one's going to be my second one of these when I get it. And then I want this to be demon drug. Or no, I want this to be demon drug. This to be armor skin. There we go. Okay. Try that again. With less rage quitting this time. Okay, no, I didn't even rage quit, but that's what it looked like, so we'll go with that. Yeah, that's what I sound like trying to prove that I didn't rage quit. Trust me, guys. I swear I didn't. No, I don't want to do that. It's that one right there. I don't really have anything, do I? No. Okay. Okay, I'll just go. Hey, now my demon drug on my Hot Wheel. Hot Wheel, Hot Bar. What is it called? Radial menu, that's what they call it. I'll call it the Hot Wheels mobiles. Okay, so now I have Nullberry there and I have a Stera Jerky there. So we are Gucci. Bum, bum. Oh, no, he's not. He's coming around. Okay, he's over there in the water right now. And I can't go there because it's acid water. So I'm going to take this opportunity to kill these things before they get in the way. See, there he is. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to hit him in the face. I can kind of hit him in the face from here. This guy looks like he has some good bones on him. Now his armor is like all like veil-y. Like it's like I know like one of his like late game armor sets looks like a wedding dress. It's like a wedding dress with like a thin, like spindly bones kind of coming off of it. It's interesting. Wow, this guy really does not take damage from me. I can't figure out where to hit this guy. Like, I do not do damage to him outside of the head. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I did with Teostra earlier anyways, so. Whoa. Hello? If you can stand underneath this tooth right here in the ceiling, that'd be cool. I think you're underneath that one, are you? Yeah. Was. Okay, your wings are not good hit zones, right? No, they're not. Where the heck do I hit this guy? Like, I can hit him in the face, but his face is like not even a good hit zone. Ah, these dumb birds, man. His legs? What am I hitting that's doing decent damage? Was it his back leg? No. Was it his stomach? Yes. His stomach. That's not usually a soft spot with most monsters, but you know. I mean, I guess it's more of a soft spot given that most things have like outward facing armor. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Run into that wall for me. Bonk. Aim for between his legs. It's not the most consistent strategy, but cool. Ba, 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 ba. No, 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 no. I ate the wrong thing. Ah, he turns so much when he runs. This thing is probably the most up and down. Like, if you can get skills to put in your armor that literally, like, negate the damage you take from his, like, effluvia, like all this dusty crap, and it makes this fight a joke. But if you don't have it, this fight is a pain in the neck. I staggered him out of it, okay. That's not a thing that can fall down, is it? No. Aim for his chesticle. Dude, what are you doing? He's getting angry. This thing is so weird. Whoa, there we go. Hello? I broke his stomach off. Okay, I broke something on his stomach. His stomach is now like silvery. It's armored. And I do less damage to his stomach now. Cool. Is that true? It is. I do less damage to his stomach now. This thing. He's not actually dead, obviously. He's just trying to be a troll. I want to stay out of the dust. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. This theme just feels kind of lame to me. I mean, it's cool, but it's so like, I don't know. It just feels like generic, like violin theme to me, kind of. Meh, 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 meh. Violin, jazzy. I mean, it's a cool theme, don't get me wrong. I cannot put it up there with the best. There's so many amazing songs with Monster Hunter. Many farts everywhere. Yeah, this guy is... I don't know how to describe it. I think this fight is just generally not the most fun. Like, it's not like a bad fight or anything. Like, there's some fights in this game that are like, you don't want to do. This fight's not like that. It's just a fight that's like, if you have the option to not do this fight, you should take the option to not do this fight. Again, he's also a fight that you can neuter with like skills, so the further you get into the game before doing him, the better. Because you can usually just like neuter like half of his damage by like making it impossible to like gain the thing that cuts your health in half. I don't have that, and I don't have health boost in the first place, so my cut in half is like really bad. Cool, I re-enraged him when he was going to leave. That's good. Oh, JK. Yeah. It's a bit rough. Okay. Give me a free damage opening. What do you think of this guy's song thus far, Lucy? Do you think his song is an S+ tier song like Arabe? And we're maniacs for putting it like top of B tier? Because that's where Vroomy and I placed it. Is we were like, this is like a solid B tier song. Drowning in his fart. Do that again. Oh, okay, that was a different thing. Oh, you're kidding me, buddy. You just like hit me with that. I'm stunned. He's gonna just kill me. Bye, lol. Trying to get as much damage as I can while he's running away. Are you gonna go here? Oh, you are. I thought he was gonna run all the way back to his base. Ha! I staggered him out of whatever that was. He's doing it again. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I'll just take cover behind the rock. Idiot, lol. Ah! So he jumps at me. That works. That's one way to get me off the rock, I guess. Bro. You suck. You smell bad. Take a shower, stinky. It's gotta be close to dead, right? Where did that last shot go? That shot just disappeared. There we go. All hammock. The predator mouth boy. Okay. Yeah, that's a... I don't know. I don't hate that fight. Like, I feel like I'd rather do that fight again than the one Windy Boy that we did last stream, Kashala. Like, I feel like that's a better fight than that. But I also wouldn't want to redo this fight until I can get Effluvium resist so I don't randomly lose half of my health bar to a debuff. Because that's not fun. No, Lucian, giving me another ping doesn't work. Actually, no, that one I think it did work. Before it was not working, because you pinged me earlier and it didn't work at all. Okay, let me find the tier list of all of the Monster Hunter soundtracks. And then let me take a picture of it for you. Bam. Close that. Let me send it to you. Valhazaka, this is of the songs, not the fights. This is the song tier list. Valhazaka is the one at the very top of B. I think it's a bad fight. Just looking at it from where I am in the game currently, he seems like he'd be a pain. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically how I describe him. He's just a pain. Got a lot of money from him, at least. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hi, kitty cat. Meow. Meow indeed, says my cat.
おっとよし遅刻厳禁見事だ
どうした？わかった。
Okay. So let me see if the Teostra or the Kushala armor is like anything worth farming for. I don't want to farm it at all. I don't like either of those fights enough to really want to farm it. But I should check anyways, just in case they have 1 or 2 pieces that are really good. Because if I can get away with like doing them once maybe and like get a decent upgrade, that might be worth it. Ahaha. Latent power. See, that's a good upgrade there. 2 levels of weakness exploit. Or I guess I could take this one because I already have 2 levels of weakness exploit. So that would be 3 right there. And a 3 slot is a good upgrade right there, but not sure I really want it. Other than that, his gear is bad. And of course, the Volhazak has effluvia resist on his like boots and stuff. His boots and cats. Yeah, but here's what this armor looks like. See, it's not really bony. It's kind of bone-like. I use this piece as a vanity piece on my main character all the time. But yeah, see, it's kind of more like plated and webbed than it is bony. And then here's the Toaster armor, who's like, I also have used this crown as vanity a lot, but the rest of the armor is a little bit, how do you say, gaudy, but ugly at the same time. Bad, I believe, is the word I'm looking for. Like, but it's like, it has like some bones on it, yeah, but it's not bone armor, it's plate armor with decorative bones on the top. This armor. That's a suit of armor, man. The Volhazak armor? The Volhazak armor, let's see, it has peak performance and dragon attack, recovery speed, which is like, when you have a red part of your health, that heals faster. And then it has effluvia resist, which is like that stuff he was spewing out everywhere, that's effluvia. And then the 3-part set bonus is you just like heal like naturally as if your whole health bar was red, regardless of if it's red or not. So that's like, it's okay. This is better. The 3-piece Nergigante, regenerating your health as you continually attack a monster, recovers very by weapon. That is like you hit the monster and then you gain like a potion effect. Yeah, it's not terrible. No, if I win pressure. Then there's Master's Touch. Prevents your weapon from losing sharpness during crits. That's the one everybody likes. Fortunately, it's kind of bad, right? Like with this. Like you can do like the gloves and I guess the crown. And that. But like, kind of mediocre for this. Yeah, like the Nergigante armor has way more bonage than the Volhazak armor. And although, like, obviously it's kind of like a bikini or whatever. You could do this, which is literally just like the bone armor, but better. The Dober. The Dober armor is actually, like, pretty decent. His helmet's not very good, but, like, 2 levels of attack boost on either male. Stamina surge is modest. There's another attack boost on that, and then there's 2 more attack boosts on that. The Damascus is the one that has focus on it. See, like, there's 2 levels of focus right there. So you would probably do, like, you'd want, like, that, and then, like, that, plus... Or... yeah, you'd probably want those 2, and, like... those boots are pretty decent. Like, 2 levels of handicraft is nice. You literally take this skull mask for 3 handicraft, and then like 3 focus, and then just like the gloves, you could literally do like anything on. You could do like that for weakness exploiter. You could, like if you're just build, I'm just talking like kit building, obviously. You could do like that for crit. You could do, what else would be decent? Like this would be decent for health boost. Health boost is really nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of them unlocked, right? There's a whole lot more in high rank that I don't have unlocked. You could always just do that for more handicraft. Handicraft is like plus 10 sharpness. So if you look at a weapon, you can see sharpness meter. See that little bit that's like half filled in? That is like handicraft. So 5 levels of handicraft will get you that much further. So say on, like, I'll say on this weapon here, 5 levels of handicraft would actually take you from blue sharpness to white sharpness, which would be actually very good. But you know, you could also just go to the Nergigante weapon, which is even better than that weapon, and then upgrade it immediately after this next fight to get natural white. You were literally complaining about bouncing off of Radaban for the longest time. That's the problem, is the sharpness. Hey, I'm just saying. Okay, this next fight. Am I gonna bother doing anything to my kid for this next fight? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna go. Because I think I can do this fight. If I can do Val Hazak, I can do this next fight. This next fight is kind of just like a spectacle fight. No, okay. He literally just gives me quests. Okay. Land of Convergence. Just phone a friend? I mean, yeah, you can get a friend to come carry you like I did for a few of those runs. Nothing exactly wrong with that.
Yo, 来たな。
大団長、あ、竜神のあの方も。
There's stones here. Cool. Palico boy. What's up, dude? Place upriver where all the energy converges. So that means it's time. We're ready. You hop on the boat over there. Remember, once you do, there's no turning back. Ah, yes, where all the crystals get like more angsty up there. It's glowing too. So this is like some river system, I take it? Yeah.
Yeah. ではさあ
Yes.
行こうか。
本当に行くんですか？
大丈夫だ。では。
The Palicos are always just so happy. You think there'd be a lot more water echoing given that, like, how steep that slope was over there?
こんな場所よく見つけたな。
ゾラ・マグダロースが地形を変えたおかげだ。死した古竜は正気の谷で分解され地脈を通って蓄積し結晶化する。
There's your explanation of the
有機
crystals.
はその集大成だと。
だがここ数年でエネルギーの流れが強くなるのを感じていた。
なるほどね。
何か異常なことが起こっているに違いない。
My little dude has his microphone still.
この奥だ。
おお、こいつは驚いた。
これこそが長年かけて結晶化した古竜の生体エネルギーだ。しかしまさかこれほどまでに巨大だとは。これはこの純度、まさかこいつが。
So this is the final boss of the base game, if you didn't catch on already. I'm sure you did, but yeah. We don't want spoilers for what it is. You can like dip out for like 30 minutes and come back later. But it's not a big deal. Yeah, the last chance right here. Too late. Wow. What do you know? It's a dragon? Would have never saw that coming. It's a dragon, guys. It's actually super interesting. I hate this. Oh, this song makes me cringe. I hate this song. It's baby dragon, new dragon just born into life. It's all translucent and squishy looking. I do not do enough damage to this thing. There's a little more damage. Okay. I'm gonna be on his feet, then I'm gonna put on close range. Yeah, I would like to be doing a lot more damage to this thing. Oh, I almost got that roar. What's he doing? Piercing pod? And piercing pod. Yo. If you can get a piercing pod to go like down his whole body, he does a lot of damage. Ow. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Cool. I was gonna say, do something that's not, like, just attack directly at me. Oh, come on. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Oh, come on! Every time, right before my attack goes off, he just, like, it hits me. He does that one stupid fireball move. It's the only one that he can do that's, like, actually, like, directional. Everything else he does is, like, it hits, like, in a cardinal direction. Yeah, see, he just goes straight. You suck. Yeah, see, that does good damage. I just need to hit those more. Oh, I almost lit up another one. Yeah, the problem is it just takes 18 years for me to fire these things. Oof. Hit him twice for 20 damage each, really. I have no berries on me. I don't have no berries on me. That sucks. Yeah, that's what I have to do to kill him. Is I just have to do a bunch of those. Okay, sure, whatever. Just stand up the one time I'm trying to hit you from a... Ah, grr. Yeah! That's decent. Look at that damage. I rolled way too early for that. He's huge, though. Can you imagine seeing that thing flying through the sky? Like, you're, like, chilling and you see that in the distance? Oh, man. That would be a sight. Oh, my goodness. Turn towards me. No, okay, but, like, I wanted you to turn towards me, not, like, rotate, like, a ridiculous amount around me. Okay, and of course he's lit up the ground in a bunch of places. I cut his tail off. Oh, of course. Is he gonna hit me with it a second time? No, okay. Sheesh. He's gonna try. He rotates so fast, he's so big. You think he's getting bigger? No, he was this big before. Oh, I definitely thought I rolled that one. Did I break one of his eyes or something? I feel like I definitely did. It does so much damage. I don't know how that didn't actually just like squish me. He's gonna do it again! Okay. Ah. That button? No. It's such a bad combination of buttons. What? Oh. Can I flash pod you to the air? I don't think I can. I won't have to. Oh no, I will. Yeah, okay, I can. Hey, Crane. Fighting a really big dragon right now. Can you like enrage, dude? Because you take so much more damage when you're angry. Ombi. Ah, of course. I thought he was gonna target my Palka with all those. He's targeting my Palka with those. Although he's missing terribly. Yeah, I cannot roll that roar. I'm so bad at timing it. To be fair, this is something you fight like 2 or 3 times and then you never fight again, but... yeah! Let's get it. Both buttons at the same time. Ugh. It's so bad. I have to press the left trigger. No, I missed it that time. To do the button I would want to press, I have to hold down the left trigger, the right control stick, and press Y and B at the same time. I don't have to hold down that button. I have to hold it down. Ah! I really want to do it. Like, I don't think the move is particularly crazy, but it looks cool. There it is. Boom! Yeah, like I hardly did damage to him even. Okay. Come on. I was literally stuck by the terrain. Cry about it, I guess. Yeah, see, now he's gonna take crazy damage if I can actually hit him. Hello? Can I get around you? He's in a really bad spot. He's right wedged into this corner. Why did that damage me? Yeah, look how much damage that does. That does crazy damage. It hits so much too. Like so many times, I mean. Oh, come on, I can't roll it. I wonder if you're just not allowed to roll this roar. I feel like I did earlier though. That does so much damage. That actually does like 1,500 damage per hit. Not per hit, but like per draw, I mean. Even when he's not enraged, it does a lot of damage. He just like turned, my Palico just knocked him back for the record. That stun was my Palico. Okay, all 50 power coatings down. Now I'm back to the good old-fashioned. Oh, now I'm back to good old-fashioned bow hunting, I say. That is like frightening color. That's like just the color of like rotting flesh. He was like a bright blue, and then he just like turns purple. Like he's asphyxiating. I mean, I guess that's kind of what happens when you die anyways. Stop getting like oxygen to your veins. Still. Give me a gem, that'd be funny. No? Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. He killed a baby. Stream baby kill count is at a 1. Killed a baby live on stream. Oh no, the tragedy. I fallen. And then it goes to, oh, I did get a gem. Wow. Okay, the tragedy. It just has to be dramatic, so they have to yeet my hunter off a cliff for no reason.
そうしね、目を覚ましました。
また落ちたんだって。あんたってほんとよく落ちるし、よく寝るよな。
Game has no fall damage. Yeah, like it would matter in the slightest. Can I skip this cutscene? I can! can skip this cutscene too. It's just gonna be playing these music. Yeah, so you can't skip these cutscenes when you get here full. But because I have mods, I can skip the cutscenes. It's just gonna be playing like all the music as if I didn't skip it. Just listen for a bit. Yeah, so obviously it's a mod. It's not perfect, so it doesn't skip the music of all things. Okay, I'm gonna need to be harvesting you from now on. I don't know, I want to be harvesting this still. No, true, this song is poppin'. I wonder if I turn music off, if it'll just like silence itself. It will. I wish I could hear the end credits theme without the Astera theme in the background, because I really like the end credits theme. It's just, I don't want to watch the cutscene. Yes, 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 thank you, thank you. What do you want? Oh yeah, you're gonna give me... So this guy's gonna give me a quest to do like a bunch of Teostras and Lunastras. And if I do them, I get a mantle that I put on that temporarily makes it so I like roll through attacks like automatically. What are you? Oh, okay. This is the... That is the Witcher crossover event. So one of the little gremlins from the Witcher is in the 3rd Fleet base right now. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for the DLC. Iceborne is the DLC, but it's not like it's like DLC as much as it is just like literally just like a whole new like set of content. I wouldn't say auto roll because it's not like that. It's like your hunter does like a dope like flip through the air. Okay, that's more Witcher crossover. It sounds kind of funny with all the songs playing over each other. Okay, so there's his armor. So his armor was meta because of Razor Sharp, which halves sharpness loss, and then for Bosun's a chance to not. So his armor was meta because you could get flinch free, which is nice, and then crit boost on that, which is nice, blight resistance, and then you can just take like whatever for more slots. But I'm definitely not farming for it because I don't care. None of these pieces are good for me in any capacity. They look interesting though. Like look at that. That is armor. And then one that's like slightly less long. I love the chest plate. The chest plate is so cool. It's like something out of Power Rangers. Yeah, like that is a look. Doesn't really match with anything, but like... doesn't actually not clash with that too hard. Like Yana Greaves kind of matches with. Matches with that painted black kind of. Anything like black and dark will like match with it, but... But yeah, no, I don't need any of that stuff. And I don't get any new upgrades for my gear, but a lot of weapons do. Like the Diablos weapon will get one. The Valhazak will get one. And then yeah, they're the Nergigante weapon. The Nergigante weapons are like really good. They were like pretty top tier for endgame. See, 210 with like huge blue is like pretty modest. You can obviously get better. You can get weapons with white, but it's hard to get like 220 raw with also that capability. See, that has 230 with the ability for white with handicraft, but it also has minus 25% affinity. Yeah, see, this is Xeno'jiva, which has like 170 raw, which is way less, but has natural white sharpness. See, what was the one greatsword everybody used? Not that. Not that. Wait, was it that? No. Yeah, okay, no, I don't have it right now. Was it that? No, I don't think it was that. But yeah, Nergigante ones are pretty modestly decent. What is this music, man? Okay, any new charms? Oh, I did get a few charms. Agitator charm, nice, not gonna go for it. Flinch free, no. Fluvia, no. Power prolonger, geomancy, no. Okay. So now I'm back to farming like Tobies. I can do DLC stuff. I talk to you, and then he's like, "There's a Legiana in the ancient forest, so you gotta go to the ancient forest." And then you go, and then there's a whole bunch of like a billion different things. Also, yeah, this music is just not gonna go away now. This music sounds so uncanny playing right now. Oh, is it done? No, it's not. Now it's playing like the credits song or whatever. Please let me just run by you. I know where I need to go. So she's gonna wander around and be like, "Oh, gee, so many tracks. What is going on? This is so weird. What do we do?" But if you just like don't care and you just want to get through this bit, she's literally just running around going like, "OMG, so weird." You just sprint all the way through this entire area here. You sprint here, you sprint through that gap right there, and then you go right. No, I don't want to pick up the gadgets. Yeah, you go over here. The cutscene is somewhere over in this direction. Yeah, there it is. And then I'm just gonna skip it because I don't care. It literally is just like Legiana appears, and then you see it go out to sea, and then she looks through a telescope, and there's like 400 Legiana just in the air, like moving in the distance. And everybody's like, "What's going on? Ah, something's calling them over there." Ah. Yeah, see, now it's playing multiple song tracks at the same time, so I'm literally gonna mash through this, and then I'm gonna quit. Doesn't this sound amazing? I'm getting auditory overload by the second. I love it. Master rank! So master rank is now literally just the next rank of
新
that.
たに出
If I return to title, but stop the songs.
準備ができたら指令エリアへ
Yes. Yes, it will. Poggers. Nice. So there's 19 hours. 550 hours on my boy. And then another 120. This is me playing through the game with Rumi for the first time. And then once we got to, like, the last 2 or 3 fights in the game, I swapped back to this character. Just downplayed my gear a bit. Okay. Nice. So I got through the whole of the game in about 20 hours with a little bit of grinding. Definitely can get through it faster. Most people definitely, I feel like, will take somewhere in the 30 to 50 hour range depending on how confused they get and how much grinding they want to do. I know we were done 40 hours in. I had 40 hours on this character when we were done with the final boss, Chase and I. But we played a little bit longer, so I had 50-ish hours, and then I did another 10-ish hours of grinding on my own. And then I was like, okay, I'm done playing this game. This game sucks. What is the what's the city of Piltover field on? Sorry, I'm just typing something up. For the rec 100 hours first playthrough, no DLC, no good, waste more time on less content than me. That's why I still play Warframe. True. What is Piltover field on? Zon is field on like the Chem Tech. Hex Tech, that's what it is. Techity tech. Demacia is racism against mages. Yeah. Yeah, you said it right you typed it like right as I said it. Good old-fashioned white power racism. Okay, no, that's a joke. That's a joke, to be clear. So don't get banned. The whole city literally is based around like anti-mage society. It's fantasy. Mogus? Silas is the bad guy. Air quotes. Right? He's the bad guy, right? Okay, now I'm not gonna play more. I know I'm just getting to the DLC, which is like the cool stuff, but I don't want to play more today. I played a good amount. I've already streamed for over 3 hours. That's longer than I normally go. I normally only go for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So I will stop because it's also 9 p.m. It's a decent amount of stream time. We'll do other stuff now for the day. So, also if you've ever wondered what the lighting looks like in my room with this camera with the lights off, that's what it looks like. Nice beam streak of light. Very cool. That's why I have little lights here.